Okay, we had a water pressure problem at the truck. We were not getting water pressure out to the tool. So we also noticed that the was a heavy vibration at the unloader. This is called an unloader. The guys might call it a pressure setting valve, but it's actually called an unloader. Steps that should be taken to resolve the issue. First step, make sure that all the valves at all of the places that are going to line up to make this truck work are in line, right? So if the water is supposed to go through it, when the truck is running, they should be on or turned in line, right? In line means lined up with the pipe. So if I was turning this one off, it'd be in that position. This is on, this is off, because the water comes through the valve. So on, off. So that's on. All right. Make sure that the valve that leads from the freshwater tank to the pump is turned on. Make sure the valves in the back are turned on. That one at the top back there is for the Xenotherm. That should be off. All right, right here, this is the water pump itself. It could be that one of the valves inside the water pump is bad. Or you could have lost the one of the gaskets, or O-rings, excuse me, that are inside the pump. They disintegrate over time. Sometimes they'll end up going downstream. So that could be something that could happen. If you're going to replace a valve in the water pump, the steps are: step 1, turn off the valve from the fresh water going from the fresh water tank through to the water pump. Step 2, start removing the valve covers, right? So I already pre-loosened this one, but take it off. And then for each one of these, you're going to do the same step. So you take it off and out. Next step, get your pair of needle nose pliers and reach inside and pull the valve out, right? That is a good valve. This is an older valve. Seen some wear, but it's still good. All right, so at the back end of this valve, you see this groove is made to take an O-ring. The O-ring may come out with the valve, or it may still be down inside. The case here is that it is still down inside. You can check by putting your finger down there and feeling for it. If it's there, then good to go. And the valve is good to go, then it's good to go. Otherwise, we have replacement valves, or at least as long as I ran the company, we had replacement valves. Put the valve back. Make sure it's lined up in the center. That knob on the top end of it is actually going to fit in the hole right up here. See that little smaller diameter hole in the middle. Put the valve back on. And you do them all and then retest the plant. It should fix the problem.